Привет, друзья, and welcome to the Russian Readers channel. And in today's video, we're continuing to talk about cases, and we're going to look at the prepositional case. And if you look at the way cases traditionally are listed in the Russian grammar, you will see that the prepositional case actually comes last. So why is it that we are looking at it right after the nominative case? Well, that's because the prepositional case is the second easiest case after nominative, both in terms of form and in terms of meaning. And I will explain to you why that is the case in just a second. And a little disclaimer, in this video we're only talking about singular nouns in the prepositional case. We're not talking about plurals, we're not talking about adjectives or any other parts of speech. So as far as singular nouns in the prepositional case go, yes, the prepositional case is certainly the second easiest case after nominative. And to remind you, to truly know a case, you must know both its form and its meaning. In other words, you must know what endings to apply to your nouns or adjectives or whatnot. And you need to know when to actually use that case. What is its meaning or what is its use? So, as far as endings go for singular nouns in Russian, what makes this case so easy is that it is the same ending for all three genders. So, whether it's masculine or feminine or neuter, all nouns, regardless of the gender in Russian, take the same ending in the prepositional case, which is yeah. And the meaning of the prepositional case is also very easy. It is location. So whenever you use your noun as a location, you're saying, for example, you are in a place, right? You live in America, or you live in a house, or you work in an office, or you drive in a car, right? So you put all those nouns, car, America, office, etc., in the prepositional case. In fact, some people even refer to the prepositional case as the locative case because, yes, its primary meaning is location. So let's look at some examples in all three genders so you can see exactly how the prepositional case works. So for the masculine gender, let's take a very common noun, dom, right? Dom in Russian means house. So dom is its nominative form, right? Remember, if you watch my video on the nominative case, the nominative case is the as-is case in Russian, right? There are no changes, no endings that you apply. It's the dictionary form. So, for example, if you say это дом, right, you use the nominative case, right? This is a house, right? But what if you want to say that you live in a house, right? Well, in that case, you're going to have to put the word house in the prepositional case. Again, why? Because you say I live where? In a house. So that makes it a location. And according to Russian grammar, if you use your noun as a location, you must put it in the prepositional case. So again, regardless of the gender, you add the ending «е» to the prepositional case. So in Russian, you would say «Я живу в доме», right? I live in a house. So again, in English, there wouldn't be any difference, right? You would say, this is a house, I live in a house, right? There's no difference whatsoever. But in Russian, you must apply that ending to use the prepositional case correctly in its primary meaning, which is location. That's why dom changes to доме. So for a feminine noun, let's take another very common noun, машина, right? Машина means car. And again, if we were to use it in the nominative case, we could say это машина, right? This is a car. But what if you want to say that you're physically in a car, right? Literally, you would say I'm in a car. For example, right? A very easy sentence. So in Russian, you would say я в машине, right? And well, if your noun actually ends in a vowel, right? So most feminine nouns and an a or ya. So in that case, of course, you don't simply add your prepositional case ending yeah, right? But rather you replace a with that ending, right? You replace your vowel with that case ending, right? So в машине, машина becomes машине. And again, why did we use a prepositional case in that sentence? Because you are in a car, so car is your location, and you simply apply the prepositional case, which again, it's a no-brainer for all three genders. You apply the same ending, yeah. And for a neuter noun, let's take another very common noun, окно, right? Окно is a window, so it ends in an o. It's a typical neuter gender noun. So again, if we were to use it in the nominative case, we could say simply это окно, right? This is a window. But if we want to put it in the prepositional case, we would have to have something in the window, right? Or we'd have to see something in the window. So, for example, we could say я вижу свет в окне, right? I see light in the window. I see some kind of light in the window, right? So свет is light. Я вижу, I see. Я вижу свет. Where? Где? Right? Where do I see the light? In the window. В окне. And again, your noun here ends already in a vowel. So instead of simply adding your case ending, you replace your vowel with that case ending. So окно becomes окне in the prepositional case. So let me test you a little bit. I will give you a few nouns in the nominative case, and you will put them in the prepositional case using the preposition в, right, in, and remember to apply the prepositional case ending. For example, New York, right? It's a city. It's the same as in English, New York, right? So how would you say in New York? You can pause the video, but for each example, I'll give you the answer right away. So pause the video if you want to think a little extra. So in New York would of course be в Нью-Йорке. New York is technically masculine, but again, doesn't matter. You just add «е» to all three genders. How about America, right? America, America. How would you say in America? You would say в Америке, в Америке, right? For example, I live in America would be я живу в Америке. Okay, another example, город, right? City, город. How would you say in the city? В городе, right? In the city, в городе. Okay, how about молоко, milk, right? So imagine something is in the milk. How would you say in the milk? That is, of course, в молоке, в молоке. So молоко is a neuter noun, but again, we don't really care about that. We just add «е» to all genders. How about квартира, right? Квартира, apartment. How would you say in the apartment? That would be в квартире, в квартире. And guys, don't forget that prepositional case is used not only with physical or geographical locations, it can also be used with something more abstract. For example, if you have information in your phone, right, someone's number or a photo, right? Телефон is a phone in Russian, so you would say в телефоне, so it's physically or, well, digitally in your phone, right? So в телефоне. Or if you read something in a book, right? Книга is a book, you would say в книге, etc., right? So don't just think of it as, location in terms of, city, house, or apartment or something like that. So I think you will agree that the prepositional case is actually fairly easy, right? And of course, I didn't tell you everything there is to know about the prepositional case. We'll keep recording more videos about certain other uses or other forms of the prepositional case. But, by and large, yeah, this is a pretty good overview of what this case is all about. And I'm pretty sure you will agree that it's quite easy. All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful. Remember, you can post your questions in the comment section below. If you like the video, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Remember also to subscribe to our app, Russian Readers. We have a lot of great stories that help you learn Russian grammar, including cases, and of course vocabulary. Practice your reading, practice your listening skills. And well, I will see you next time. Thank you all for watching. Спасибо и пока-пока.